Hello, my name is Dr. Carrie Tyler, and I want to talk about some of the research that's going on in our lab group. I'm very interested in understanding how interactions between organisms affect ecosystem structure and functioning through time. So I work with food webs, both in modern environments, as you can see here in this picture, but also in the fossil record. I'm a paleoecologist. So there's lots of exciting research going on in my lab group, so I want to highlight a few of the projects that undergraduate students have been involved in my lab. One thing that we've been looking at are traces of predation that record interactions between organisms in the fossil record, and we're looking currently at sea urchin traces. You can see our students have been out in the field visiting museum collections and also examining specimens and measuring them and looking for traces of predation in ancient ecosystems. Their work was featured on the cover of a scientific journal recently, and they worked alongside graduate student Lindsay Farrar, who's a recent graduate from our department. So we had a large number of undergraduates you can see here, Aaron, Tasha, and Jessica, all worked on this project, helping Lindsay collect these data and analyze them. At the moment, one of my current graduate students, Whitney Lappick, is working with a large number of undergraduate students to measure sea urchins and morphologies that they have that may repel predators. So again, looking at fossils, measuring various features like their spines and various characteristics of their spines to try to understand how predation may have changed in ancient ecosystems. So here you can see we have many undergraduates working as part of this team. Drew, Owen, Bree, and Brittany are all collecting data and measuring fossil specimens. And we also have research on ancient ecosystems and trying to reconstruct their food webs. So the Ordovician time period, around 430 million years ago, we're looking at ancient ecosystems and their structure through time. So two of my former graduate students, Hannah and Ian, have been working on reconstructing these ancient ecosystems, and their work was recently published. And I have some undergraduate students right now continuing their work. Evan and Zach are both working on collecting data for reconstructing fossil food webs in these ancient oceans here in the Cincinnati Arch region. And Evan, in fact, is focusing on this interesting group of animals, cephalopods, which are closely related to squids and nautiloids, which are around today. And he's looking at this ancient fossil group, trying to understand what kinds of animals they ate and reconstruct their relationships within the food web. So Evan's presenting his research at a national conference coming up in the next few weeks. So we have lots of opportunities to look at changes in ecosystems through time and reconstruct food webs. So I hope that you'll join me in my lab group in some of our exciting research.